Turkey's evolution in the Syrian conflict. The Syrian situation has been a complex tangle of interests and alliances since the beginning of the conflict in 2011. However, recent developments have shown a drastic shift in the balance of power, placing Turkey as the main player in the region, in contrast to its initial position as the weakest of mediators. The Astana Agreement, signed between Turkey, Russia, and Iran, divided Syria into zones of influence, consolidating Bashar al-Assad's regime in power, something that Ankara reluctantly accepted. In return, Turkish-backed Syrian forces, the Syrian National Army, SNA, were promised control over specific areas. However, these promises were quickly broken. The Russian-Iranian offensive, supported by Russian aviation, allowed the regime to recapture large areas around Aleppo and Idlib, which Erdogan perceived as a direct betrayal by Putin. This experience marked a turning point for Turkey, which, after having acquired Russian S-400 anti-aircraft systems in the hope of strengthening bilateral relations, found itself facing an unreliable partner. Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022 marked an unexpected shift in power dynamics. What Putin envisioned as a quick campaign turned into a protracted conflict that drained Russia's military and economic resources. This forced Moscow to redirect troops and assets from Syria to Ukraine, weakening its influence in the Middle East. This vacuum allowed Turkey to emerge as a key player, both politically and economically. Ankara took advantage of Russian dependence, acting as a bridge for Western supplies and a haven for Russian tourists and businessmen fleeing international sanctions. In this context, Turkey has shown strategic patience. While resisting Russian pressure to officially recognize the Assad regime, it has strengthened its position in northern Syria through logistical and operational support to rebel groups. The recent advances of opposition forces, especially around Aleppo, have been interpreted as part of this Turkish strategy. It is difficult to imagine that an offensive of such magnitude would occur without the knowledge or even the active collaboration of Turkish intelligence. The degradation of Hezbollah and Iranian difficulties vis-à-vis Israel have also weakened the pro-Assad axis, facilitating victories for the rebels backed by Ankara. The recapture of Aleppo represents more than a tactical victory. It is a decisive blow against the Russia-Iran-Assad axis. This once dominant trio now finds itself at a disadvantage against a Turkey that has consolidated its influence. Erdogan's patience and ability to bide his time have paid off, making Turkey the strongest player in the Syrian conflict. Erdogan's objective is clear: expel the Kurds from northern Syria. The immediate future will depend on the responses of Russia and Iran, which will try to stem losses and consolidate their positions. However, the initiative now lies with Turkey. Its rise not only redefines the Syrian landscape, but also the power dynamics in the Middle East and the Black Sea, placing it as a regional power with an influence comparable to the times of the Ottoman Empire. The trajectory is clear. Turkey has moved from being a secondary player to leading the strategic chessboard. Although the path ahead is uncertain, one thing is clear: the biggest losers from this shift are Russia, Iran, and the Assad regime. Main target: Syrian Kurds. It is clear from this video that I am showing you below Erdogan's desire to end Rojava, the autonomous region controlled by the Autonomous Administration of North and East Syria, populated mainly by Kurds and their allies from the Syrian Democratic Forces.
Burada hazırlamak ki oraya da en uygun olan Araplardır. Kürtlerin yaşam tarzının uygun olduğu yerler değildir.
Ne açıdan?
Çünkü buralar adeta çöl bölgeleri.
I hope you liked it.